Tefl-Dude here. Now today I'm going to show you how to keep one window on top of another, both on a Mac and on Windows, but primarily for the Mac because, as you know, I'm migrating from Windows to Mac. Now take a look at this screenshot here. Now I've pressed F3 just so that you can see all the windows that I've got open, and if I am to click on one of them, like this one, you can see that that remains on the top. But if I click on this, then that goes on top. But why do I want to have one window on top of another? Well, maybe I'm doing some exercise copying words and I'm a bit bored and I would like to watch a video or have a video in the background. Maybe it's a football game, and also maybe some music. But also I'd like to keep this on top so I can copy directly without the window disappearing. Now I'm going to show you this app and it's free. It will help you to put any window on top of any other window and as many windows on top of as many windows as you like. And it's free, remember. Now first of all I'm going to show you it on Windows because on Windows it's easy peasy. So let's have a quick look over there. Here's my Windows. Now normally I'm teaching online and I'm playing an audio and I want to make some notes at the same time, but I do need to scroll through the audio because it's a long audio and I want to make some notes, and maybe I want to pause the audio from time to time, but look, the audio's disappeared. My notes are here. Why not keep them on top? All I need to do is make sure you install this Power Toys, and I'll show you a link above where I make a video of Power Toys for you with the best 8 Power Toys you can use. But one of them is a given. So all I have to do when I turn my Windows computer on is click Windows Control T, and you heard that noise? Now that is permanently on the top. As you can see, I'm scrolling. I can do the same for the audio. Windows Control T. And now both of them remain on top. So as I'm playing it,
Sports people would claim that their success is not...
I can start making notes. Okay, natural ability, rather effort, and make notes on here as well. So that's how to do it on Windows. Remember, in order to stop this, all you have to do is make sure you click on the item and do the Windows Control T, and then it disappears again. So that's on the Windows. Let's go back over to the Mac. So here on a Mac, before I show you the app in question, which is this one, I want to let you know that there are actually 3 apps that have their own Windows on top functionality. Now if you look at QuickTime here and you go to View, it has its own float on top, but there is no keystroke for it. So I'm going to do that, and now you can see it's on the top. The same goes for the MKV player, which you will have to download because QuickTime will not play MKV files. And that one does have a control key if you view it. It's actually the letter T. So if you press T on your keyboard, it will stay on top. So now 2 of them are on top and I'm scrolling. And the last one that you can do it with, now with notes, it doesn't stay on top itself. But if you double click on one of the notes, then you can just click, while you've clicked on it, go to Window and then to not keep top, because that's always on. You want this one, keep on top. But once again, it doesn't have its own keystroke. But the good thing is now I can zoom around, I can click on anything. The unfortunate thing is, Pages here, if I wanted to write in Pages, that doesn't have a key to do that. And also the Notes itself doesn't have that. And also, if I'm looking to copy text from a Safari, that doesn't have that. So why not have one key that does it all? Because here I'd have to go to the top left 3 times to keep them on top. Now there is an app that will do all that, and that app is Keep Top. So type in here Keep Top. When you search, there's only one answer, and you simply download it. And you can see there's no offering of you needing to pay for anything here. Once it's done, I'll click open and I will get rid of this window. And here it is bouncing around at the bottom. Okay, so now this window pops up and all I have to say is authorize now that keep on top can work with this computer. This jumps up, so I'm going to allow it the permission, put in my password, and it says quit and reopen, so we do that. And then it's done. I don't have to click authorize now because I've authorized it. If I do, that same window will pop up. It's a bit silly. So I'm going to click cancel here. I'm going to close that here. You can see it has been accepted. And now with this keep on top, I'm going to start it again. So I'm going to close it out, double click, and now you can see it can see all of the windows that are open. And I'm going to allow it. I can open the system settings, or I can just click allow, and I've allowed it. So here are all the windows that I can keep on top. Let's say I wanted to watch that video. Well, I want to watch this particular one, and I have to press keep on top. And once I click that, you can see it has a keep on top icon here. And if I click that, it says, do you want to unkeep? Do you want to pause? Okay, I want to leave that there. I could keep the notes on top, but I don't need to anymore because I can actually keep the Notes app itself on the top. To do that, I just click on the keep top, click on Notes, keep top, and there it is on the top. I can click here. Now, if you notice it keeps popping up, just make sure that you click minimize, and then it won't come back and keep jumping on the top. So here I want to copy some text. Let's say I'll copy this text, Control C. Now most of you would do Control V, and that's well and good. I'll do Control Z. But remember, I'll put a link to my Clippy app where you can show the whole history of your copied text. So if I do Shift Command V, and there I can choose which text I copied. So you can copy a number of text and then paste later. But I'll do this one. And there it is in that app. But maybe I don't want the Notes app on top. I want to actually keep the Pages on top. Pages doesn't have its own app. So this is really useful. We'll click here again. And this time, I'm going to click on Pages. You see the purple tick jumps. And I say keep top. And now, when I click away, I can copy this other text, Control C. And if you notice this keeps jumping up, it's because you need to just close it. And then you can, copy anything like this, Control C. And then I can do Command V or simply Shift Command V. And then I can paste whichever text I want to. And obviously, remember, I can even paste images. I think there was an image last time. I can do all that because of Clippy. So that's the Windows Keep on Top app. Now remember, if something doesn't show, let's say I decide to show this and I want to keep this on top. Well, it isn't visible at the moment. What you have to do is just close this out, open up the Safari, close this out, open it again, and then you'll see Safari is there. And we can keep Safari on top as well. And it has its own app. I'll get rid of this video on keep. And there's our Safari, which will stay on top. And now I can copy text from Safari to Pages. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, give it a like. Don't forget to tell your friends about the Windows version of this. And also check out the Clippy app, which I'm sure you'll fall in love with. And there's another one, app number 2, which is another link I'll put in the description, where you can copy any text from any image. So, see you on the next video.